I'm ready. What up? Let's get to it. So the game says 50 Cent and Jimmy Lovine paid him $1 million to stop saying G-unot, to stop dissing his brand, to stop dissing G-unit. You know what I'm saying? But this is a long, kind of drawn out beef. If you remember, G-unit damn near took over the scene. After 50, G-unit came. Then Game blew up on the scene, right? Linked up with G-unit. They got crazy from there. One of the biggest names in the history of hip-hop rap, right? When Game came in, put that West Coast swag to it, added a whole nother element, right? A whole nother element of hip-hop, creativity, etc., etc. That was on fire. But like what always seems to happen, to reoccur, right? It's always a breakup, always a demise of a group, a split, a beef, etc., etc. It's always something or someone infiltrates, right? Breaks it up. Whether it's money, greed, power, bitches, etc., whatever. Always something that comes in between. In this case, it was Game and 50, right? Game messing with people that 50 didn't mess with, that G-Unit didn't mess with. Being friends, being cool with people that 50 didn't approve of, right? So 50 fell away. Long story short, Game got kicked out the group. You know what I'm saying? Almost was like the Game got in, then once he got in, he tried to expand out. Tried to get his name up, said fuck the unit, right? It is what it is. So you have a long drawn out beef. Still kind of a slight subtle beef. You know, Game saying certain things like 50 didn't put him on, saying he wants to battle Eminem, he's better than him. You dig me? Just little subtle things being said, you can see it was never really settled, never really squashed, right? So according to Game, his diss and him saying G-unot, him going at 50, he said him doing that killed the whole G-unit era. Brung clothing sales down, sweatshirts, sweatpants, affected G-unit sales in music, right? Clothing line, accessories, all that. So the Game said, you know, they had no choice but to pay him out. You know what I'm saying? So on 50's side, Jimmy Lovine's side, was it a smart move? I mean, obviously, right? Because if the beef would have kept going the same route, the Game would have kept disrespecting, you know, dropping diss songs, etc., saying G-unot. He had a lot of people saying G-unot as well. He had a lot of fans rocking with him, dig me? Standing with him against G-unit. A lot of people switched sides and hopped on Game's side, right? So did he really affect G-unit that much? Did he really affect their sales that much and that brand? Where 50 and Jimmy Lovine was willing to pay him $1 million just to stop saying G-unot? Just to stop talking bad about the brand? You know what I'm saying? Did Game really have that much influence? No? Who would ever know the true story? But they say it's facts. Allegedly, they wrote him $1 million check. According to Game, he would have asked for more, but he said him being a street nigga, so to say, he was cool with $1 million just to stop saying a word. Most people wouldn't think 50 would go that route, paying anybody off, right? You know, 50 seemed like he ready to go to war, no matter what. He gonna go back and forth with you, go back at you. You know, no surrender, no retreat. Heavy, right? But the Game do enough to really shut down the G-unit? That put the pressure on 50 and Jimmy Lovine to pay him? Hey, will we ever know the true story? But if that's true, that's kind of crazy, right? Shows what kind of impact Game had, you know, on a global scale. What kind of fans he had, right? G-unit, Game, etc. all had their reign. They all was on fire, right? There was one point in time, that's all you heard. G-unit 50, G-unit 50, Game, you know, Buck, Banks, yeah, yo, everybody. They damn near took over the scene heavy. But it just shows you how the Game can go, right? Cool 1 minute, beef the next minute, man. Stay aware. Oh me, I ain't got no picture, hear me? Worry. Like that.